I don't want to believe that Femi Falana will bring himself down to this level. Femi Falana.
Nigerians are the easiest people to govern, to the best of my knowledge.
Who is really Femi Falana? Is he really part of Nigerian corruption today or not? Let's find out the unspoken truth about him. While some Jay-Z's may know him as the father of the popular Nigerian singer Falz, after Very Dark Man called him out in the alleged involvement in Bobrisky case of spending his 6 months in jail in an apartment and a 15 million naira bribe of the EFCC to drop his money laundering charges.
Femi Falana will engage himself in something like this?
Aside this, what more do you really know about him with Fela Kuti when he was alive? At the end of this video, you will find out why Very Dark Man had apologized as he claimed he defamed him.
I only reacted to the call Bobrisky made.
To ride on, please do like and subscribe. No doubt, Femi Falana is one of Nigeria's most prominent and respected lawyer, known for his long-lasting commitment to human rights, justice, and the rule of law. Over the course of his career, Falana has become a household name, particularly for his advocacy work on behalf of marginalized groups, political prisoners, and civil society in Nigeria. However, despite his positive impact in the Nigerian legal system and activism, questions have occasionally arisen about whether he is truly above the corruption that affects many aspects of Nigerian society. Femi Falana, who was born in 1958 in Ekiti State, Nigeria, he rose to prominence in 1980s and 1990s during Nigeria's military dictatorship, where he played a key role in defending political activists, journalists, and pro-democratic campaigners who were detained or harassed by the government. His legal and advocacy work helped challenge the military rule and push Nigeria towards democracy. Falana has consistently been vocal about human rights abuses, government corruption, and the need for accountability in Nigerian governance structures. His involvement in public interest litigations has led to several landmark rulings, strengthening the rights of Nigerian citizens and establishing himself as a tireless defender of justice. In 2012, he was admitted as a senior advocate of Nigeria, the SAN, which is equivalent of a Queen's Counsel in the UK, recognizing his contribution to the legal profession. Before talking about his shortcomings, here are some of the positive impacts he has made so far in Nigeria. Human rights advocacy, which is number one. Falana has a history of standing up for human rights. He has defended political activists, journalists, and protesters who face persecution for their opposition to the government, particularly during Nigeria's military regimes. Example is the likes of Fela Kuti. Femi Falana had a close and significant relationship with legendary Nigerian musician and activist Fela Kuti. Falana served as Fela's lawyer during several of his legal battles, defending him against numerous charges brought by the Nigerian government. Fela, known for his unspoken criticism of government corruption, human rights abuses, and military dictatorship, often found himself in conflict with the authorities. This led to multiple interests, and he was frequently targeted by the military regime in power as of then. Secondly, his impact in anti-corruption stances. Throughout his career, Falana has been vocal on the fight against corruption in Nigeria. He has challenged government officials and institutions to uphold transparency and accountability. Thirdly, he has public interest in litigation. Falana has initiated several public interest cases that have improved the Nigerian legal system. He has fought for the rights of ordinary Nigerians, often using the court to secure justice for those who are unable to defend themselves. Followed by his political activism. I must say, his advocacy extends beyond the courtroom. Falana has been involved in campaigns for democracy, good governance, and respect for rule of law. He played an active role in pro-democracy movement that led to the end of military regime of Nigeria in 1999. Talking on his allegation of corruption. Despite his impressive track record, some critics have occasionally questioned whether Femi Falana is truly separate from the corruption he criticizes. However, it's important to note that Falana has never been directly implicated in any significant corruption scandal. He has built a reputation for integrity and constantly condemned government practices that are not inside of law, often being at odds with those in power. These criticisms are more reflective of the general mistrust many Nigerians have towards public figures due to the widespread of nature of corruption in the country. Rather than any documented evidence of wrongdoing on Falana's part, his legal activism and persistent questions of authorities have led times and earned him enemies who may seek his discredit in any way. In conclusion to everything, is he really part of the Nigerian corruption today? There is no substantial evidence to suggest that Femi Falana is a part of the Nigerian corruption system. His career has been criticized by a relentless fight against oppression, dictatorship, and corruption, While Nigeria's political and legal environment are complex, and individuals can be subjected to unfounded allegations, Femi Falana's public record speaks to a man dedicated to justice and accountability. Although in the recent call-out from Very Dark Man in Bobrisky's scandal almost brought a stain on his name, the letter from his legal team suggests that Very Dark Man is defaming him, which he gave Very Dark Man 24 hours to apologize, which may sound threatening, but on the clear note of the fact is that he has no case over VDM because there is no direct statement to him as the person who was fully involved in this. If anyone had any chance on this, it's definitely Falz, who is referred to as gay, but with good lawyer, VDM may go out of this case freely. But at the end of the day, Bobrisky may serve justice properly by spending 6 months in prison and other charges, example the money laundering that was dropped down, and also bribery, and whatever that might come up if this voice note is proven to be real. This incident has reignited discussion about corruption within Nigeria's legal system and the possibility of wealthy or influential individuals using their resources to manipulate the judicial process. For someone like Femi Falana, whose career has been built on fighting for accountability and transparency, this clash highlights the ongoing struggle against corruption in Nigeria, where high-profile cases are often subject to public scrutiny and debate. So guys, what's your take on this? Do you think Falz has a strong case against VDM? Drop your comment if you are in support of VDM or not. See you in our next upload. Bye for now.